这五族的汤。
China on fire. Ground reaches 70 degrees Celsius. Cars on fire. Eggs cook on the street. Kids cry at the forbidden city. While parts of China are drowning in floods and typhoons, another side of the country is literally burning. In mid-July 2025, China is facing one of the most terrifying heat waves in its modern history. From the capital Beijing to the deserts of Xinjiang, from the Yellow River Plains to the Sichuan Basin, air and surface temperatures have skyrocketed to unimaginable levels, threatening the health of hundreds of millions of people. Scorching skies, boiling ground, a nation in crisis. On July 16, China's Central Meteorological Observatory issued multiple red alerts, the highest warning level, for over 20 provinces and regions. A massive heat dome stretched across Beijing, Zhengzhou, Chongqing, and deep into the heart of Xinjiang. Air temperatures in many areas soared between 40 degrees Celsius and 44.7 degrees Celsius. But what truly shocked the nation was the surface temperature. Rooftops, concrete, and asphalt roads reached a blistering 70 degrees Celsius. In Shaanxi Province, 3 weather stations in Jialing, Hanyang, and Yangxian recorded 70.3 degrees Celsius, 70.1 degrees Celsius, and 70.2 degrees Celsius respectively, temperatures far beyond the tolerance of human skin, building materials, and infrastructure. At these levels, it's hot enough to literally fry an egg on the pavement. Shocking experiment. Eggs and shrimp cooked by the sun. In Zhengzhou, Henan Province, known as the steamer of central China, locals conducted a viral experiment. A frying pan was placed on the street under direct sunlight, with raw eggs and fresh shrimp inside. The result? After just 1 minute, the egg whites began to solidify, and the shrimp turned from gray to red, exactly like they would on a gas stove. Photos and videos of the scene quickly exploded across Chinese social media platforms like Weibo and Douyin. Netizens dubbed the city Zhengzhou 72 degrees and the giant walk of central China. Tempered glass explodes. Children cry at the forbidden city. The heatwave hasn't just impacted human health, it's also wreaking havoc on buildings and materials. In one household in Zhengzhou, a tempered glass shower door suddenly shattered into a spiderweb pattern at 10 a.m., with no outside impact. The homeowner, Mr. Tian, said he believed the extreme heat caused the glass to expand and crack, a rare occurrence under normal conditions. Meanwhile, in Beijing, where thousands of tourists flock daily, temperatures hovered at 35 to 36 degrees Celsius. But high humidity pushed the real feel to nearly 45 degrees Celsius. One viral video showed young children sobbing uncontrollably in the courtyard of the forbidden city, their faces flushed and dripping with sweat. One child collapsed on the ground and screamed, "I never want to come to Beijing again." Parents reported spending over 200 yuan per day just on cold drinks, ice cream, handheld fans, and cooling supplies. One mother said, "I've been sweating non-stop from morning to night. Drinking water doesn't even help anymore." Several cases of heatstroke and fainting have been reported, raising concerns about overwhelmed hospitals and the lack of public cooling shelters. Henan Province. Ground zero of a heatwave nightmare. Henan Province is currently the hottest region in China. On July 16, all 10 hottest locations nationwide were in Henan. In Zhengzhou, the high reached 44 degrees Celsius during the day, while nighttime temperatures never dropped below 33 degrees Celsius. This is highly unusual, as the night typically allows the ground and body to cool down. But this time, residents suffered sleepless nights, with hot air blasting through their fans like a furnace. Seniors and outdoor workers are at high risk of collapse, dehydration, or even death if not treated promptly. Red alerts across the map, a heatwave domino effect. By the end of July 16, red heat warnings had been issued in over 20 provinces, including Shaanxi, Henan, Hubei, Xinjiang, Inner Mongolia, Jiangsu, Zhejiang, Chongqing, and much of western Sichuan. In several regions, temperatures are expected to exceed 43 degrees Celsius for days. But the most dangerous aspect isn't the thermometer reading, it's the feels-like temperature. Combined with high humidity, real-world conditions are equivalent to 46 to 47 degrees Celsius, a level that can harm the cardiovascular and nervous systems if exposure is prolonged. China's east and central regions, heatwave meets thunderstorm chaos. While northern China burns like a frying pan, the east and central regions are battling violent thunderstorms, hail, and gale-force winds. Provinces like Anhui, Jiangsu, and parts of eastern Jiangnan are under siege from lightning, hailstorms, and winds up to level 11 on the Beaufort scale. Experts say this chaos is caused by sharp differences in pressure and temperature between regions, leading to powerful convection currents, a classic symptom of regional climate instability. Within a span of just a few hundred kilometers, China is enduring both historic heat and severe storms, a stark example of global climate disruption. The heat isn't over yet, more danger ahead. According to the latest forecasts, the heat wave may begin to ease in some areas of eastern and central China starting July 18. But this is far from over. Regions like Huanghuai, Zhonghan, Shaanxi's Guanzhong area, the Sichuan Basin, and southern China are expected to face continued extreme heat through the end of July. Authorities urge the public, especially the elderly, children, and outdoor laborers, to avoid going outside from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Stay hydrated and replace electrolytes. Avoid intense outdoor activities. Seek air-conditioned places, shade, or public cooling centers. China's heatwave hell, a climate alarm for all of East Asia. This mid-July 2025 heatwave isn't just another hot spell, it's a grave warning that China, and all of East Asia, is being slammed by the brutal consequences of global climate change. When surface temperatures hit 70 degrees Celsius, when tempered glass explodes, when eggs cook on pavement, and when children cry at the forbidden city from heat exhaustion, we can no longer call this extreme weather. This is a humanitarian crisis in the era of climate collapse. The question is, are China's megacities, home to hundreds of millions, truly prepared to adapt? Or are we all staring down a future too hot to survive?